Howdy everybody. Welcome back. I accidentally recorded a bunch of stuff in the wrong screen, so if there's something different, please point it out in the comments and I will go back and help with it. After watching the tutorial from yesterday, let's start. I noticed a couple things. One, we need to clean up our sign blueprinting, and two, we forgot to add a function in our merchant here that tells, put it in the right screen this time, when we buy a health increase, there's nothing here that says, hey, we've got to charge money. So let's start off with that right quick by getting our player ref, drag it out, and then we want to get coins. And we want to subtract 200 coins. I think that's what I said yesterday. You can charge different if you want, doesn't really matter. And then we're going to drag off of our coins one more time to set coins to this new value right here. And that should tap into our player. Coins, removing 200 and setting the new value. Compile, save. That needs to go. Plug in your player ref to set coins. Compile, save. And I believe that's it. How is it working? Perfect. It now costs money. So, next up, we need to fix this. This is very sloppy. I don't like it. You might be fine with it. I'm not, so in this tutorial, I'm going to go through and highlight box under sign 1, not widget. Go to sign 1, blueprint, highlight your box, and scroll down to on component end overlap. Should be the third one down. Highlight both of these, move them back, and on overlap we want to do a do once because we don't want multiple instances. You know what? Delete that, delete get player character, and then slide the cast to your 2D side-scroller character back. Other actor, plug that in. So now when an NPC goes over this sign, it's not going to trigger it. Only your character can trigger it. And after you cast to your character, then add a sequence. What? Control Z. After that, add a do once, because we only want one instance of the widget. And then on end overlap on the second one, then add a sequence. The first thing we're going to do is reset our do once. The next thing we're going to do is pull all that just a bit closer, and then we want to drag off of here where we pull our widget and simply remove from parent. So we're handling everything on the blueprint itself instead of in the widget. And compile, save. We are also going to need to right-click, get player controller, because now that we are handling everything in the blueprint itself, we want to set show mouse cursor to true when it's overlapped, and then while it's highlighted, Control D to duplicate. That's going to be false, because after we're done overlapping, we're removing the widget, and now we're removing the mouse. And plug your player controller into it, and that should be it. So now that that's done, let's go to chat window underscore widget blueprint. And unfortunately, a lot of this code is obsolete because it doesn't work in 5.5. We need this is not working. You'll notice this is different than what you have because I changed a few things trying to get it to go. So we don't need this. This is supposed to be a typewriter text, but the last time I used it was in 4.27. So it doesn't work anymore. We don't need it. This stuff we don't need. Up to the delay. Don't need it. Don't need it. So if we click the exit button, it's going to play a sound. Remove from parent. Remove mouse cursor. Let's beta test that right quick. So to recap, we deleted basically everything except for play sound, and then after we play our sound, we want to remove it from the parent because we're closing the window. This is the exit button, that little X on the top left, and then we are removing the mouse from the player controller. And the only reason that's still there is because we don't want a glitch if somebody exits out. That seems to be working. Alright, so while this is going, what else can we clean up? It looks like our how annoying is that? It looks like our moving platforms are glitched out again. So, viewport, what happens if we delete this and add a sprite? Add paper sprites. And add another one. Let's just duplicate that. And what tile was that? And tiles and props, tile set. Huh. And tile set complete. Right click, sprite actions, extract sprites, and instead of auto on the top right here, go to grid, and I believe these are 128 by 128. And with that done, I wonder what happens if we go to extract sprites. Yeah, just go to extract sprites, and instead of auto, go to grid. You want 128 by 128. Extract. And we want tile set C sprite 15 and 31. Alright, so what a pain. Sorry guys. With your moving platform selected, we want tile 15. Move that to the right. And then we want, on the other paper sprite, we want tile 31. Just type in tile 31 and it should automatically come up. I hope this works. The collision is going to be off because it's going to register this clear part. This is just the workaround that I've found right now. Compile, save, and that should work. Yep. So let's go ahead and do that for the next one, and that'll wrap up this tutorial. For the more visual learners, let's do moving platform 1, edit moving platform, go to viewport, and we want to get rid of this paper tile map. Make sure it's deleted on the last one, and then on here we want to add sprite. Oops, just type in sprite. Huh. It already showed up. Sprite. Add sprite. Just add it twice. Pull that to the middle. This one is going to be paper sprite 31. Even it up. Compile and save. So that should work. Awesome. And while we're here, we're only 15 minutes in, so let's differentiate level 2 music from level 1 music. So go to Content, 2D Sidescroller BP, and your maps are going to be your levels. Maps are levels. In 2D Sidescrollers, go into level 2, save selected, save often, save all again, just for good measure. And it looks like our fix is holding. And now to change the music, go up here to this little drop down, list of world blueprints, open level blueprint, and let's play that one. Sneaking around Prairie Nights. That works. You can move it, you can change it to whatever you want. And since we copied the level, our HUD is coming up, our camera fade is working. We have a teleport with camera fades pre-built. Compile, save, and now let's go, just to check again, let's go back to main menu, play, start game, that's working, platforms are there, enemy spawner is working, bounce pad is working, next level. And that indicates we are in the next level. And we're at 18 minutes. So, one more thing right quick. While we've got our widgets open, go to your merchant, the first thing we worked on. And if there's a fault here, we want to play a sound 2D again. And we've got to find some kind of a sound that indicates we don't have enough money, or the player does not have enough money. And there should be something stock. Button. Oh, I don't think there's starter content in this. Okay, scratch that. Whenever you get a sound, if the condition is false, then you want to play a sound again, like a buzzing or whatever that says you don't have enough money. We might revisit this, I'm not sure. I like to make a widget that says, oh no, you don't have enough money. Oh, also, where is it? On the heal. While we're here, care lives, heal amount. So we need to add some sort of a condition on heal amount that will not allow this to work if our health is full. So if our pull this back a little bit, and let's get our player ref, get player ref. If our current health, if our health is equal or greater or equal to our max health. If our current health is equal or greater to our increase. That's not it. Pull off of the character and max health. So if our current health is equal or greater to our player's max health, then we want one more branch, hold down B, left click for that condition, and only if those conditions are false can we go through with the next branch, which is there enough money? Compile, save. Let's try that out right quick. Perfect. So now our player can no longer buy heals if they have maximum health. Bye, 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 bye. And that is working as intended. That is our... Oh, we went 2 minutes over 20 minutes. I hope that wasn't too much in one tutorial, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.